Hello everyone, we are here playing Personal Evolution, find ourselves up against Andromeda. Before I get started, I'm going to say that this is not a good deck. It's kind of a weird deck. As you can see here, we're using Project Kusanagi. We're trying to over-advance it and stick a load of damaged subs onto a trap-based piece of ice. Not this one, because this trashes itself immediately, but something like Kitsune, and then don't show them a trap, and then you're good to go. Early turn is going to be stick this on HQ and pray they don't run. Put this out and money. Could have also put out fetal because we'd no, bit too early. You'd get the score, but you could also be siphoned into the ground. So we're looking for a motion for this. We'll advance by once, then by one, and oh, that's not good for us. So somehow we need to solidify HQ with ice that isn't really that solid. So we can do damage here, which might be okay for us. Hopefully we don't get siphoned. There we go, we hit a siphon. So that's somewhat reassuring. They'll get to see the launch campaign over there. And they hit a 0 pointer. So now they know what we're playing. They may not know why we're playing it. And they lose a breaker as well. So, not all bad. And there's the siphon. But it's okay, we can bounce back with launch campaign pretty quickly. Unfortunately, we do not run tag punishment. So, that is something. Let's go for this on HQ. And let's neural. Yeah, nice. So they're playing some weird stuff as well. Security testing comes down. We are quite poor. They should really come trash this. Yeah, makes sense. So we can trash the security testing. It will eventually pay off for us to do so. But at the moment, we're a little light on cash to be able to do so. And notoriety. Wow, lots of central base things. So Silhouette was possibly the plan from the start. And not just one of those things that they did for this particular matchup. Snare and launch campaign. Yeah, we can put it out. We can't threaten a snare though, so that may have been a mistake. But we'll see if they want to spend time running over here. This indicates that they think it's a Jackson. And if they want to come to HQ, the Cortex lock is going to cause them some issues until they get a Fairy down. Special order, are we possibly going to see paperclip? Nope, passport. Okay. So, celebrity gift to hand isn't bad for us. Agenda isn't great. So 2 agendas in hand, not fantastic. But let's show off the goods anyway. Get back up in money. And then at least we can trash security testing sometime soon. We're not as dependent on something like launch campaign. Maybe they'll be tempted to run HQ for both the look, well, actually just the look, and the fact that we've shown 2 agendas. Clearing all the tags. Makes sense. I think we just money up again. At the moment, anything we motion out is not fantastic. Next turn we can get Jackson down and try to either get some ice, nice, or find the bits and pieces that we're looking for. So there's Cerebral at least. But we have to be able to keep them out of HQ to be able to use that effectively. And that is the issue. At the moment we can. If we just draw one more, we'll be binning 3. Okay, let's get rid of 1 medical breakthrough. Let's get rid of fetal in hand is okay. Let's get rid of both of these and 1 cerebral. We'll probably pitch them all back pretty quickly. So security testing first. Probably a doppelganger run then immediately. I was expecting that to be on... Yeah, that's a strange one. Why not run archives again? Like, sure, this way you're guaranteeing that Jackson goes, but you have a pretty good shot at getting rid of it that way as well. Alias. So, Cortex Lock is now something they can deal with. Just unfortunate for us, and it won't cost them too much. So we can motion, but it's not that exciting because they're just going to run break unless they feel it is a barrier that we have in front, maybe. Let's just test their willingness. Okay, that's actually fine for us as well. Do we even bother resin this? They will get the fetal. It's going to cost them 1, it's going to cost us 2. I think we'll leave them off. You never know what kind of madness they're going to play. Like, they could have scavenged. Kind of hoping they hit the snare here as well. Nope, archived. So they will see the fetal. They'll be able to go over, take that, lose 3 cards in the process. That could be dangerous. I mean, if we are packing a couple of neurals. Well, of course, doppelganger. So they lose notoriety, which is good to see, and same old thing. Yeah. The fact that their silhouette is going to cause all sorts of issues. So now we're just kind of moneying up, and it could almost be inevitable. Like, this is what we want to score. But how do we do that? At least the medical breakthroughs are going to get easier to score. That's the one we needed. So this game is effectively over. This deck has not really worked out for us so far. We can just install that, new remote, install Jackson, new remote, and see, I don't see this going well because they have the doppelganger, they have the expose. So this is kind of a shot to nothing, really. And of course, they could just end it here as well. Nope, cerebral. But yeah, with R&D this exposed, they don't really need to challenge anywhere else. So 2 more clicks. What are they going to expose first? So, snare. Now they can afford to run both, maybe? Is that how this is going to work? Oh, okay. They're just going to pummel HQ instead. And Jackson. So they chose wrong in the end, which we're quite lucky with. Let's go neural. So we'll score out the breakthrough, but I don't see us closing out this game. They're losing Plascrease, which does nothing for us, unfortunately. We're not packing Boom, not packing any sort of tag punishment. Apparently we're not even packing Ice. So losing the Philotic Hearts, I mean, if they scored 3 of these, it'll be alright. Coming for HQ. But not much we can do about that. We need a barrier, and even at that, they probably have a breaker. Let's fire off a neural and maybe hope for the best that we clip a barrier breaker and then hopefully find one. Wow, unregistered S&W. Not expecting that. So data mine's okay. Draw. Data mine on RMD. And let's see what we clip. Quest completed. Wouldn't have been our first choice. Because at the moment it's just as easy for them to run everywhere else. And we missed the breach. Well, we tried. Swung for the fences. Just unfortunate. Hit the legwork. They probably weren't going to use that. And my typing skills have left me. So, unfortunate. This deck has not worked out too well for us so far. But the idea is mooshing out this and then just be able to apply a load of these subroutines to Kitsune. Maybe we'll get it working. Maybe you'll never see these games. Thank you for watching and hope you enjoyed.